let me hand over to Steve Kent, who is representing the Delivery Partners Group and trying to corral this group of folk towards delivering the Heartland. And Steve, you're going to talk to us about delivering through collaboration. Over to you.
Thank you, Anthony. From my position at the front there, I can see that the lid has come off the lasagna. So my aim is to get you down there at least while it's tepid, if not stone cold. So there we go. Anthony just said, my name's Steve Kent. I'm an independent consultant, but I'm here today on behalf of the group of delivery partners who work for the Alliance clients on a day-to-day basis and have come together collectively to support this endeavour. I act as a single point of contact to try and clarify and help that two-way passage of information. What I wanted to cover, but I think I'll probably have to skip a few bits now, is some information about the Delivery Partners Group. For those of you who are 1970s progressive rock fans, that's not that genesis. It's about where the group came from and how they got together, so you'll be disappointed on that. Briefly, who's involved. Something about today's contribution from the group, which is perhaps my most important message, and a little bit, a very small bit, about collaboration. One thing we should not forget is that this isn't an accident, it's not an add-on. This initiative was actually part of the Alliance's initial offer to government, their approach to government for STB status. So it was always seen as being central, or not central, certainly a key part of that approach to government. I think government recognise that and see an importance in that, and certainly we feel as if the DFT's eyes are on us. And certainly this isn't something that I don't believe is happening within the other STBs, and therefore a unique flavour for the Alliance. What are we looking to do? One of the things we want to do together with the Alliance is to explore opportunities, and they are opportunities, to deliver greater mutual benefit through collaborative working. I think there are a couple of key references in there. One is within existing contractual frameworks. This isn't something we can suddenly go free fall and do what we fancy. The frameworks are there and they're there to be used, and we will use them. The other point is about mutual benefit. It has to be a two-way benefit. And we believe there is a way that this can be a two-way benefit and something for all concerned. It's already been mentioned, we're not that brilliant at delivering infrastructure on time, to budget, effectively, without upsetting the public. So one of the things we want to look at with the Alliance, engaging early, is how can we improve that process on behalf of the Alliance to deliver proposals faster, support their development, and obviously at a cost-effective basis. Potentially going as far as looking at a new model. I think Steve Gooding referenced the rather cumbersome systems that we already have. I've included that because I knew that I would be positioned here in front of the signs there, so that's purely to advise you who those organisations are. They're the current delivery partners. This is not a closed shop. They're the people who deliver a significant proportion of the highway services to the individual members of the Alliance at this moment in time. Contracts change, relationships change, that group of people may change, so it will hopefully always be the current delivery partners working with the Alliance. That looks a bit impersonal though, it's a bit soulless, it's large organisations, national and multinational providers, so it's probably best to put a little bit of face to them. When you talk about contractors, providers, many clients, two pictures flash up, and there are actually two dictionary definitions of collaboration. One is a traitorous cooperation with an enemy. The picture I've chosen to represent that, for those of you who haven't yet worked it out, is the bunch of characters on the left, Quentin Tarantino's Reservoir Dogs. I don't think you want me as a single point of contact for them, and hopefully that won't be the case. The real collaboration, the one I think we're all talking about today, is the action of working with someone to produce something. Very general, and we've talked a lot more about the specifics. The rather more homely and genial characters on the far side of the two photographs represent what I would hope would be the sort of people you'd rather be dealing with, and who I see as being the sort of people who can deliver this real deal. Personnel change, and the names can be changed in the future, obviously. Today's contribution, this is the easy bit because it's all in here. I don't have to do this. If you haven't got this, please find one. Pages 18 to 24 of the event guide will tell you how the 4 themes have been developed by the delivery partners. They've come together collectively to do this. You won't see individual branding on these 4 stations. This is the intriguing one. Alcohol and blood pressure, great way to start the day. Skills development, collaboration, technology up the stairs. Engagement, that's been mentioned several times. Really the only reason I'm here is to urge you, by all means, please get your lunch and support and look at the other stands around the building. But please go along, get engaged, find out why they're doing this, what they're doing. They're here to inform, but they're also here to listen, to engage with you, to build those understandings, the mutual understanding that's important to this relationship. Finally, the collaboration bit. What sort of collaboration do we want? We use the word a lot this morning, but we talk about contracts, reference collaboration. We co-locate with people so that we can sit next to them. We share objectives, we share resources, but I'm not sure we're actually getting under the skin of collaboration. And I just try to think of some of the things that I would like to see between the Alliance and the delivery partners. And I've just listed a few of them there. Genuine shared objectives, and that's not just the Alliance sharing its objectives with the delivery partners. The Alliance needs to understand the constraints and the desires and drivers owned by the delivery partners so that it is a genuine two-way process. And that will come through understanding and the development of trust and confidence that we really do understand each other's drivers and needs. The word's been mentioned already. Again, I think it might have been Steve Gooding. A willingness to change. I don't think we will do this within the current working systems that we have and the current arrangements we have. So we will need to find what needs to change and be prepared to change it. And attitudes and behaviours will probably be at the top of that list. And inevitably there will be risk and opportunity. This is a fantastic opportunity for everyone concerned, but we need to be prepared to take risks. There are risks there, they're inherent in the sort of things that we're looking to deliver. And we need to identify those risks and be prepared to share them and value them. That's got nothing to do with me at all. That's coming afterwards, possibly. One last thing, really, to mark the point we've got to, is that the 6 delivery partners with the Alliance have actually now reached a point where we have a memorandum of understanding. That memorandum of understanding will be signed today, so there is at least an informal tying together of this group of delivery partners with the Alliance to hopefully continue to build and deliver this collaboration that we're all talking about in a way that helps deliver all of those key objectives. I'm sure that's still warm down at the far end, so I'm looking to Anthony now to come and get me out of this.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.